Let's make some noise and chase the mood. Got jokes to crack, got things to share. A little chaos, who needs air? Better together, we'll laugh, we'll climb. Better together, one step at a time. If the world feels heavy, we'll make it light. Better together, wrong feels right. Bring your dreams and a half full cup. We'll mix it all, shake it up. Conversations go, let's mind the light. Them high and reach the stars. What's broken can be mended too. Together's better. Me and you better together. Keep on. I've
Boomer. I should unmuted myself. Yeah, that wasn't working real well. And then it like when the internet just right before I was gonna start, it just decided to cut out. And then I had to put everything back in because it yeah, went away. Now I want to get everything back in there that I had before. Get stuff back the way I kind of had it. I think yes, Boomer. I can do that too, I guess. Yeah. I just wanted to test a couple things. I got a blue background. That looks nice. That that actually was something and I got the thing at the bottom, the scrolly ticker thing. Not that I make anybody do anything with it. No, I'm not going to force anybody. And StreamYard because I couldn't figure out OBS on how to get some stuff up there, and I wasn't going to do that. It just wasn't going well. Need to add a video file or two in here yet, so I have them ready. Yeah, I did find out though that having yeah, with um, Discord running and it doesn't bother it, but boy, it seemed to bother it. That starting was horrible with Discord running with this, so can't do that. Um, okay, there. There, we got that. So, oh, I gotta yeah, I don't think there's I don't think we got a huge crowd in here tonight, do we? Like, oh, 2 people now. Woohoo. So Heidel and is Shenny still in here or somebody? Yeah, I'm not doing any art tonight, nothing like that. I was just gonna show going through a seed catalog. That's my other thing I like to do, gardening. And so we're gonna look at something in there just to see if I can go through stuff. I think I need 2 screens though. That will be the easiest way, and I don't have it hooked up to 2 monitors, so yeah. Gabby's probably mad at me because I made a comment that didn't yeah, sounded bad towards Idle. I'm sorry. Needed a drink of water there. Um, yeah, okay. We'll see if I can get my thing up here. There's there's Jenny. Just got here. Yeah. Well, and I kinda didn't go live real good right away. Had a little internet issue, then had to set it back up quickly, and I remembered where stuff was. Gonna see if I can go through, like, something on the internet and look at it, and I figure a catalog is about as safe a thing to look through because, hey, I'm gonna give them a good promotion here because this is one of my favorite places to order seeds from, and I recommend it to about anybody that grows stuff. It's a fun place. We'll see if I can but I think I'm guessing if you're doing this really good, that 2 monitors do work better than 1, and that's what I'll have to hook up, which isn't a trouble for me, it's just where I'm sitting right now, I can't do it, but I'll figure it out sometime. Oh, getting tired, like I was up late last night or something. Yeah, Queen of the Night tomatoes, yeah, they might be interesting. Go look at I might be a little slow going back and forth between some of this. So check out Queen of the Night tomatoes. They are the true Queen of the Night, Queen of Black tomatoes, richly flavored salad type variety from the Rhine region of Germany. Oh, they're a German one. Yeah, some of the black tomatoes, I don't mind some. There's been a couple good ones I've had, but they're never quite as good as they make them sound. This one doesn't look terrible. It might be Queen of the Night. It might be worth a try. Uh, yeah, I might have to. That might be a yeah. Got a lot of 4-star reviews. People are pretty tough on reviewing tomatoes and stuff like that. They want, you know, they're pretty honest with that kind of stuff. Yeah, 2 monitors would because then I can look back and forth much easier, where here I have to go between tabs, and that's gonna be a little tough, but I'll manage, so if I don't answer a question right away, you know why. Uh, we'll just go to their general seeds. Um, we will go to, what kind of seeds? My 2 favorite things are tomatoes and peppers, but I kinda wanted to check out their cabbage too. We'll check out their cabbage right away. Just never know what they for us Germans, these are quite the neat ones. Hilderkraut. They're a large head of cabbage. They are the traditional, German variety used for making, sauerkraut. They're pointed heads. They're yeah, they're, not my favorite. They look neat. They grow pretty good. They're not the best tasting. They're rather harsh. If you want a really harsh cabbage, these are what you'd want, but they are kinda cool looking. I mean who doesn't want them growing up as a spiral in the garden? And they make okay sauerkraut, but I didn't care for them. They were very rough. Uh, yeah, wasn't my favorite kind. I usually grow some kale, maybe grow some I probably will, I just like the way it looks. Um, the Poro Giant, that sounds new. I don't remember that one. It's from the 1800s. This place has a lot of old varieties, is what either old varieties or new ones that are, um, oh, they breed true. They are heirloom varieties or, what do they call it? But they're not hybridized usually. Yeah, the cabbage, yeah, yeah, the heirloom ones are nice in this, but they have a lot of new varieties too, but they're supposedly stabilized varieties that they don't need to be hybridized to create them. This one, man, 17 to 37 pounds. I can do a half gallon of sauerkraut with about 4 and a quarter pounds of cabbage. It wouldn't take many to do as much as I need. Some of those big kinds, though, just have such thick leaves, I don't really like it, and it takes so much water to get them to grow fast too, so they can be tough. Golden Acre is a good one. Anybody out there that has grown cabbage knows for a quick, early, just respectable, one, especially, yeah, if you're gonna make coleslaw or stir fries and stuff, it is. Golden Acre is a really good. I usually grow some of that. That and Stonehead are usually my first 2. Flat Dutch, don't like that so well. I don't know what that one is. Um, don't know that one either. Um, Glory of Cuisine? I don't know. Some of the names, like they all come from Europe or something. Some Dutch kind. Some medium large. Hmm. But it likes cooler temperatures, so good for kraut, but probably not the best for here because by the time they get done, we're gonna be way above 75 degrees. Yeah. Not a very tight head either. I don't like that. I like them to be very tight heads. So, oop, wrong place. Yeah. Uh-oh, what did I click? I clicked someplace I didn't wanna be. Yeah, 2 monitors would be easier than 1. Um, Early Jersey, Wakefield, I've done those before, probably will have a few of them this year again. They're not bad, they're okay. They're a smaller one that grows fairly quickly and stuff, and I thought they grew a little bigger than that though, but yeah. They're kind of a cone shaped. Um, yeah, I don't like red cabbages, so won't do them probably. So these would be cool. Yeah, but only 2-pound heads. Would take too many of them to do anything with. Yeah, but hey, we'll check out the peppers and stuff. Dandelion seeds. They have some neat dandelions here. You can plant them in your yard and have the prettiest dandelion weeds in your whole yard. They got pink around the outside and yellow on the inside. Wouldn't that be nice? If you're gonna have dandelions, you might as well have pretty ones. Yeah, yeah, Bobby's missing out. Yeah, I'm just happy that this is kinda showing up on here, and does it look okay on there? Big enough to see and everything? Dandelions actually are pretty good to eat. We ate a lot of them growing up. Sounds weird, but it wasn't. Um, Eggplant. I like eggplants. Garlic bulbs. Ooh, huckleberry seeds. I should get some huckleberries. Yeah. I don't actually know how well they frost hardy know. I don't think these are actually true huckleberries. I don't know. But you gotta wait till they're, yeah, perfectly ripe and then cook them, or else they're, like, slightly toxic or something and probably make you get the runs. Mm, mm. Oh, pepper seeds. That's my, like, oh, sweet peppers are my thing. I really like sweet peppers. Yes, Bobby. Yes, we're just talking about plants, Bobby. I like gardening. I don't know, find out what huckleberries do to you if they aren't fully ripe and not cooked properly. Hello, Gabby. Nice to see you. Yeah, just talking plants, seeing if I can actually look through a catalog online, and I think it's actually working. Yeah, there was tight heads too in the cabbages. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Discord was I don't know, this wasn't acting right. I need to hardwire mine into the internet. I think my that. Oh, well, look, there's some sweet peppers. I'm not big on all the bells, but I grew some of these last year. They were pretty good. Orange Lestia, they're a good pepper. Really sweet, almost like crazy sweet. Like, did some of these too. Mine didn't really do that great. I'll have to try them again. I have seeds yet of those. They're pretty neat. They were nice. The few I got weren't bad. So, um, yeah, the regular Lestias, these red ones, they're really good. Grown a lot of them. Sweet peppers that you can roast and stuff or make, like I don't know. I pickle them and stuff. And there's my favorite pepper of all time. I don't know why. Yeah, the blot. They're really good pepper. If anybody grows peppers that's listening to this, get those. They're good. They produce pretty well. They get really pretty when they get this orange yellow. They really are sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 monitors hooked up so I can figure out and keep track of everything. B-Day B, yeah. I think he's looking up flowers to make him shit. Yeah. Oh, believe me, I you would not believe what I eat, Bobby. Nasturtiums, they're really good for you. They're nice flower. They're kinda spicy. Good. You can eat pansies. Um, oh, what else can you like I was showing Heidel the dandelions. I've ate dandelions, plenty of them. I eat in the spring, I eat stinging nettles. They're good for you. Yeah, nature's laxative. Yeah, no, none of those. I don't have issues with those. Yeah, yeah, good sweet peppers, Gabby. Those are you roast them. You can put them in anything. Oh, yeah. Oh, I need to look up pickles. Well, they're not pickles until you pickle them. We'll go through a few more peppers. I pickle my peppers though. Sometimes they even have paprika peppers that you can pickle. Um, and I don't know. I've tried a bunch of these peppers. Oh, those are fun peppers. Shishito peppers. They're under the sweet, but they'll actually like 1 out of 10 will have or 1 out of 5, 1 out of 10 will have a little bit of spice, and they kinda surprise you, but you just, like, char 'em a little over a fire or in a hot pan, and then you have, like, an aioli or something to dip them in and then just suck them down. They're really good. Yeah, they're a fun one. They produce a ton, like, 2 plants would supply 'em, everybody on the block with peppers. Yeah, come on, internet, working. Yeah, we'll go check the cucumbers so we can see what they have for yeah, but rareseeds.com if anybody is looking for yeah, you're a pickle, Bobby. These pickles don't tell you jokes or don't give you wisdom or anything. Yeah. Oh, yeah, a lot of people just think you grow pickles, and it's like, no, they're just cucumbers. Paprika? Pipple pecker pickled pepe paprika peppers. Yeah. I need a new phone, y'all. It's taking forever. Yes, they do that. We're worried for Gabby. Make a cucumber salad, I love them. Oh, yes, I eat cucumbers in all kinds of different ways. I just even like them sliced up and put on a sandwich, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, SMN39. Hi there. Nice to see you there. Yep, at rareseeds.com. It's actually like Baker Creek. I don't know why they call them rareseeds.com, but they are a good place. If you're looking for it's been one of my favorite places to get seeds over the past few years. I don't know where I missed the cucumbers. They must be under C. Yeah, there, C. I'm pretty picky about my cucumbers. I haven't got many from that I've tried from here, but there's a couple I'll probably try. The pickling ones, usually like Boston pickling is a good basic pickling cucumber. That's just the normal, you know. I guess in Boston they know how to pickle cucumbers. Isn't that right, Gabby? They know their pickles there. Yeah, this is basically just a test to see if I can do this, so and actually go through something. I don't wanna be and I figure a catalog and me promoting them is about the safest thing to do. What other kinda oh, and never get up these, tiny little cucumber things, and they say you'll get 1,000,000 of them, and they're these little sour gherkin things, and they're amazing, and they're You get tons of them and all these, and you can just pop them in your mouth and eat them, or you can pickle them, and you can do all they are is a bunch of gooey seeds inside of a little poppy nothing. I was not that impressed with them. I mean, they were kinda fun, but the yeah, I didn't I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of weeds that I'll eat before I wanna eat these. So, yeah, I mean, I'll eat purslane long before I'll eat those. Yeah, Marketmore 76. Those have been around forever, it seems like. Ooh, those are long. That's long and skinny. Hmm, it's ribbed too. Huh, look interesting. Soyo long. Suyo, probably. I don't know. Yep. Her site isn't working great. Cowpea seeds. They're fun. Purple Hall pink eye. I gotta order some of them. I know that. They're a fun one. They're really good tasting. Make a good like kind of a fresh bean soup. Well, they got shots for those curved ones now, Heidel. Who don't oh well they say they do there, but they try in Boston, I guess. They can just do baked beans in Boston. Yeah, they're they're skins and seeds. That's all. Yeah, the long ones. And the curved ones. Yeah, the curved ones are hard to slice. Oh, yeah, those are they do have purple spots on them instead of being black-eyed peas, they're purple-eyed peas. They are pretty good. Oh, the blue goose ones, those looked cool. I would too bad they're out of stock on those. Um, oh, now we gotta go to the tomatoes. I haven't looked at all the tomatoes yet. Tomato seeds. Okay. But before we look at the tomatoes, is that a fish? No, beans are no, that's not a sturgeon. One-eyed purple people eaters? Well, it could be that. Um, I think my cat is allergic to me. I went inside, instantly sneezed like 12 times. Didn't it do that like a week ago too? That you had like that rapid sneeze thing? Your one eye shouldn't be purple? Well, don't know. Been eating a lot of, blueberries or something, it might be. Don't put on so much cologne, Bobby. Probably not. I don't wear cologne. I thought you were putting it on for the cat. There'd be something definitely wrong with that, Bobby. That's an ER visit. I don't think so. Okay, before we do that, just because I'm testing tonight and I have a just in case for my if I had to go um like suddenly go to the restroom or to get a drink or something, I have something to play and I'm going to play that now. So we're going to test that out. It's a short thing. It's only like I think it's only like a minute and a half or whatever. Yeah, gonna water the dog. I'm not really gonna just sit back and listen. I'll try to remember to mute my mic. So here we go to test this out.
Hold that thought, don't move that chair. I just gotta dash somewhere. Tiny trip, it won't be long. Hit pause on the story, keep the song. I'll be right back. Gotta grab a drink and jump right back on track. Maybe take the dog out, quick little lap. Keep my place warm, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Doing that wiggle in my seat. Clock keeps ticking to the beat. 1 quick minute, I'll be fine. You can save my spot in line. I'll be right back. Gotta use the restroom, then I'm back on track. Maybe take the dog out, quick little lap. Keep my place warm, I'll be right back. Don't you change the channel, don't you close the tab. I'll be back before you miss me. Promise, pinky swear on that. I'll be right back. Gotta grab a drink and jump right back on track. Maybe take the dog out, quick little lap. Keep my place warm, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. You can count me in when I come running back. Just a short break, then I'm back on track. Keep my place warm, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Hey!
Hello. So I made it back. That didn't do what I wanted. There we go. Put that back on stage. And can you hear me? I think I unmuted. No, I didn't add any of the stuff in there. That I don't need to deny anything. I'm perfectly fine. Oh, Bobby, hush. Can't hear you either. Oh, thanks for I'm sure Queen, yeah. This was kind of late for Queen. I knew that. I would have had this earlier in the day, but I'm not that quick at figuring things out. Well, he knows that already, Bobby. Yeah. Okay, we'll look at some tomatoes as long as I got that up. Maybe I can find a new kind. Do I want any actual black ones again? I've done a few of them. I probably have a few seeds of different kinds. I think I have some black beauty seeds. They do not look like that. They kind of do, but they don't. I don't know. Um, yeah, none of those. I'll probably have to get Queen of the Night just because of Queen. They do kinda look neat. Ones that say chocolate ever taste like chocolate. I've tried that. Black strawberry had nothing to do with strawberry. Sart or whatever these things, they looked cool. They were very hard and not I don't know, they weren't the most tasty tomatoes in the world. They were kinda, I don't know, just kinda blah. Looked neat though. What else ones? Rosella, they're kinda neat. They're a small one though. I've grown them. Um, Paul Robeson, they're kinda neat. They weren't bad. They tasted okay. They're supposed to be one of the best tasting, and when it's really hot weather, they are a pretty good tasting tomato. They were, but they're a very kinda delicate tomato too, so, yeah, they're they're okay. If I was getting a black one, that's one of them I'd recommend, or dark colored one. Cherokee Purple's another one, and Black Krim is the one that I've grown that usually does fairly well for the black ones. Yeah, I don't need to look at cherry tomatoes. Just want some red and pinks. Go back and see what the chat since it gets well, she doesn't actually. Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter what you tell Queen, Bobby. She's gonna think what Queen's gonna think. Well, that's good that the transition was good on that. Yeah, Idol was nice, so hey, Idol has she promotes other people's, you know, uh, streams and stuff, and so she's gotta be a go-between and everything. She's gotta be nice. You don't promote much, so you don't have to be as nice. So it's not that she's lying to her, she's just not telling her everything. Colors are not yeah, whatever, Heidel. Yeah, those tomatoes are so green. There's actual green tomatoes that are green even when they're ripe. I don't understand it. I don't know how you tell when they're ripe then, and they're still sour and stuff, and it's like, what's the purpose? Yeah, sure, snipe, think what you want. No, I wasn't being yeah, wasn't being insulting to you or anything. Oh, okay, we'll look at the red ones, see which ones look good to those. Um, yeah, those spoon ones are really, really tiny, and I'm not gonna grow them because it takes you gotta pick like 100 of them to have like a handful. Who wants to do that? Mm, Korean long tomatoes? Well, we know what Koreans think is long. I don't think that's gonna be very long. Um, Not that I'm stereotyping. Comstocks, the sauce and slice, I don't know that one. Ozark Pink, don't know that one. Yeah, a bunch of these I don't know. Some of the Romas, they're nice. Oh, Berkeley tie-dye. That looks like something I don't need. Amish paste, they're good ones. They do make good, like, tomato paste and tomato juice, really thick, tomato sauce. They really do good, produce a lot. Oh, man, Bobby, watch out. He sent the spoon over with Idol, so glad you're still here. It's 7:39. We're trying to keep things going. Won't be too much longer. Oh, well, Abe Lincoln, they're supposed to be good, but I've never got the actual good seeds. I don't think they're supposed to be really big tomatoes, but I've never had ones that did that well. Just getting pure seeds is really hard. Mortgage lifters are the most overrated tomato ever. Um, yeah, I'll find something there that's fun to try, but I don't see too much in the tomatoes this year. Ooh, German lunchbox. That sounds interesting. I don't know why it kind of went weird on me. Their site does that at times. Ooh, watermelons. Ooh, there's some of my favorite things. Look up nasturtiums quick so Bobby can see some edible flowers. Oh, purslane. There's some edible, it grows as weeds around here. You don't have to plant it. You can just pick it right out of the garden. Grows great about the middle of summer. While I'm weeding the garden, I'll eat some of it. Has a slightly like citrusy flavor to it. Lots of vitamins in it. Good stuff. I'm sure birds poop on it and everything, so it's got that extra, builds up your immune system. Yeah, try to get. Oh, you garden too? That's good. How much stuff do you garden? Potatoes, peppers, cabbage, hot peppers, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cauliflower, onions, and other veggies. Yeah, it's a good mix. Yeah. But I had somebody tell me once that like potatoes weren't worth that you can buy them too cheaply. It wasn't worth growing potatoes in your garden. But until somebody's eaten potatoes that like were dug and brought in and within like an hour were in a pot of boiling water and then had butter smeared all over them. You just don't know what good fresh potatoes taste like. It's the best. Oh, it's not, like, starchy or anything, they're creamy. Oh. Oh, I eat plenty of meat. I got I got a quarter of beef in the freezer, I got a deer in the freezer spawn. I got plenty of meat, don't worry about that, but I like to have veggies with my meat. I'm a meat and potatoes man. Good to see you here. Just trying out something, seeing if I can have something running in the background while I'm doing this, and it kinda seems to work. Yeah, gotta go look at some flowers quick before I get done with I don't think they have any of Bobby's kind of probably plants that he'd wanna grow. Hmm. Ah, the wrong thing. Nasturtium seeds. Yeah, if you ever wanna grow, like, a plant a flower that you can eat the whole thing, the leaves, the flowers, and the seeds, they're all edible. They're kinda spicy like a hot radish. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, if you can't eat them, I don't plant them. No. Yeah. Yeah, fresh out of the yeah, zucchini and green beans. Oh, man. Yeah. Eggplant, yellow squash. Yeah. Green beans, I've become big into I do fermented pickled green beans. Oh, I'm still eating green beans out of the garden from last year that I did pickled, and they're a fermented pickle, so they stay in the refrigerator and, oh, they're good. Uh, Hello, everybody. Not staying long, been on the wife's car most of the bloody days, decompressing and playing a game and have a new supermarket. Well, be looking forward to seeing in the new supermarket then in the next few days. Fun. Try to stop in and check that. Good to have you here for a while, though. Yeah, they only have a couple kinds of tater, and everybody goes gaga over, like, Yukon Golds. Yukon Golds are so overrated. They are not that great of potatoes. They're good, but they're not. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I only eat what has a pulse or did. Oh, you gotta have there's good vegetables out there. They go so well with like, if you get a lot of meat, like oozing bloody meat into that, yeah, there's good stuff that can be, you know, I like my veggies and I can eat a lot of my meat too. Boy, that didn't sound right. Yeah, carrots and radishes and Swiss chard. Sometimes they get a little tough for me. Some of those we go from spring to summer so fast. It just gets hot really quickly. So some of those get, yep, Bobby, you got to get back into gardening. Gardening is fun, even if it's just a little 4x4 area. Have a couple pepper plants, a couple tomato plants, you know, like do thing of pole beans. It's amazing how one little trellis of pole beans, how many beans you can get off of just something like that. Yeah. Yeah, like dilly beans, but yeah. Okay, hit the pillow there, Spawn. It was good to have you in here. Well, thank you, Spawn, for giving me some watch hours. I'm not too worried about that, but it's nice of you to do that, and I'm glad you stopped in. Yeah, just trying something new tonight, and figured I'd try to get an hour in just to make sure, I could actually go through some of this, and hey, it kinda worked. Good night. Yeah, Mrs. Spawn has to get your she just has to whack you with the pan. You're a beans? Wow. Yeah, I think they have beans with every other yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, you do have a pretty good sized garden then. Yeah, I haven't really used raised beds, most of mine all is in ground. I do some where it's not so I don't till all the time. I'll just kinda loosen, some get tilled every year. Mine, not as big as it used to be. When it was my dad and I back 30 years ago, we would do probably it's gonna seem odd, but it was up to 130 feet by 200 feet some years. I mean, we would kinda section it off and do different things in different areas sometimes and not we'd rotate some and but it could be chunks like that. Yeah, but now I'm cut back way to where it's much smaller, but no, it's fun to I like all the different I mean, I preserve quite a bit of stuff. A lot of it's frozen. I do some canning, you know, some tomato juice and whole tomatoes canned, but I do freeze some too. So I have all that and do a lot of frozen potatoes that I do. I've done beans before, like frozen, and then I do a lot of fermented stuff, so I have a lot of sauerkraut and the beans and fermented salsa is really good. Yeah, it's fun having all that stuff. It's, yeah, it's nice to have, and it gives you a connection to the past and all that. I mean, the sauerkraut we used to make at my grandma's house 45, 50 years ago, and that's what I yeah, it's yeah, remember walking into there after, a month of it fermenting and going, "Woo, yeah, you knew it was ready." No, no, but Bobby, look at these nasturtiums. You get growing some of these out there, then you can eat flowers. There's all kinds of different ones. I gotta get a bunch of these because I planted kinda all my last of these last year, and I like nasturtiums all over. Hummingbirds really like them too, but they are good. You can eat the leaves and they're good adding them to salads. I eat a lot of salads and kinda as long as I get lettuce or anything, but no. Hey, we made it through that without it sucking too much. Uh, did you really Heidel, did you grow stuff up in Alaska when you did it grow pretty quick with the long days? I mean, I always hear that, but I don't know how I mean, we have fairly long days here, but not like that. Hmm. anything else that uh, never plant morning glories in your garden either. I can give you that hint. My grandma did that, uh, probably when I was very young. In this property where we have the garden yet, same property, and they went all over. And think of my grandma all the time, every spring when those morning glories start growing, because you never can get rid of them, and it only takes a couple of them to reseed every year, and yeah. I've thought about putting some prettier kinds out there because if we're gonna have morning glories all over, we might as well have some prettier colors, but it's like, yeah. Mm, well, that's why I try not to, let the stuff die out. I try to keep making it and try to get some of my nieces and nephews into it too, and yeah, it's yeah, around here, it's usually just the nicest vegetables in the county fairs. My dad loved doing the county fairs, so much so that one year he had the great idea because we had all these really nice, habaneros. He decided to make jelly out of them, and that because he wanted a habanero jelly because they had a jelly thing at the county fair, and he made some. I got stung by like a dozen wasps while we were making it because they we had to do it outside because inside it would have, yeah, it would have like made us, tear up and not be able to see or do anything. And then after we got it done, we could barely eat it. We didn't eat much of it, and we still put it in the county fair. I'm pretty sure the judges did not like him after that, but hey, he still won a lot there. But no, hey, it was fun doing this. I'm glad stuff seemed to work. Um, it was a nice test. Uh, yeah, nothing screwed up too badly. I don't know if the outro worked too good. I don't know why those don't want to. The intro and the outro yeah, don't always do the best, but no, thank you for the people who stopped by and glad to have you here. If anybody happens to watch this in replay, I don't know why you would, but if you do, hey, thanks. I'm glad you, well, thank you for being here. I'm glad you came, and nice to know you're a gardener too, so if I once I get, like, stuff started to plant, I'll probably do something about that too because, like, March 1st, I usually plant my peppers, then a couple weeks later, I start doing my tomatoes, so, yeah, gotta get some stuff ordered here soon, so I make sure and get all that before that, so oh, God, Gabby. Yeah, that was sure the clip I wanted to be on the World Wide Web. Yeah, it couldn't be one about stirrups that Jenny puts on there. Yeah. Oh, you're doing Carolina. I can't do hot peppers. About the hottest I do some jalapenos and maybe some garden salsas. I like adding a little bit to my some of my pickles and stuff. I just can't do the really hot stuff. I used to do the habaneros and stuff, and they just my gut can't take them. I don't enjoy them, so I'll leave them to you. make sure and tell me how they do for you. They take a long time to grow from what I hear. You gotta start them early. Yeah, but, uh oh, yeah, I know a lot of people like that cowboy candy. I haven't Yeah, I don't really do much. The jalapenos, I'll do a few, like, jalapeno poppers and stuff. That's about as Yeah, and then the pickles. Yeah. Well, I hope all you have a good rest of your evening, and about time to go to bed for me. Starting to get tired, so it was fun. Thank you for stopping in once again, and hopefully we'll do this sooner rather than later. Um, yeah, I'll try not to leave so much time in between stuff. So take care and remember, it's a wonderful world out there.
Goodbye for now, no need to cry. The clock just spins and whispers why. The door will close, but not good. We'll meet again, I knew we would. Goodbye for now, until next time. This ain't the end, just a pause in the rhyme. Hope you had a good time. Oh, I truly did. I enjoyed our visit more than the man said. But it riders, soft and true. Every step still leads to you. Goodbye for now, until next time. This ain't the end, just a pause in the rhyme. Hope you had a good time. Oh, I truly did. I enjoyed our visit more than I admit. The sun may set, but it will rise. 1,000 colors in the skies. The echo lingers, soft and true. Every step still leads to you. Goodbye for now, until next time. This ain't the end, just a pause in the rhyme. Hope you had a good time. Oh, I truly did. I enjoyed our visit more than I admit. The clock ticks slow, but you're